In those last few weeks, nearly every mum feels that first real tightening and wonders, is this it, or is my body just practicing? The good news is there are a few clear signs that tell you for sure. I'm Maggie Ellison, though most mums just call me Midwife Maggie. This is gentle guidance, not medical advice, so do check with your own midwife. So let me walk you through it. And I've sat with families through this very moment for over 30 years. If you'd like to feel calm and ready for birth, take a moment and subscribe. Now, let me tell you what that first tightening feels like, for I have watched it come over a mum's face 1,000 times. You are lying in your bed of an evening, near the end of it all, your bag half packed by the door, and of a sudden your whole belly draws up hard and tight, tightens like a fist, holds a long moment, and then lets go. And your heart leaps up into your throat, for you think, this is it, at last, the baby is coming. And then, nothing. It eases off soft as it came, and an hour goes by, and another, and nothing more follows. And you lie there in the dark, wondering whether you ought to have rung somebody, or whether your own body is only having you on. I want to settle that worry for you, gentle and plain, the way I have settled it for mum after mum across all these years. For there is a way to tell the true labour from the false, a few clear, honest signs. And once you carry those signs in your mind, that fright of not knowing goes quiet, and you can rest easy right up until the hour comes. Let me start with the false sort, the practicing, for that is what frightens most mums first and needn't. Long ago, a doctor put his name to these Braxton Hicks. Folk call them, but the name matters little. What matters is what they are. Your womb, you see, is a great, strong muscle, the strongest muscle in your whole body, and like any muscle that has a hard piece of work coming, it limbers itself up beforehand. It practices. All through the later weeks, it draws itself up tight and lets go, toning itself for the great work ahead, the way a body might flex a hand before lifting something heavy. That is all these practice pangs are, your body getting ready. And they are nothing to fear. And here is how you know them, for they have their own plain ways. They come with no rhythm to them at all, one now, then none for 2 hours, then 3 close together, then nothing again till morning, no pattern to set a clock by. They do not grow stronger as the hours pass. A practice tightening now feels much the same as one an hour on. And best of all, they ease when you move about. Get up, walk to the kitchen, run yourself a warm bath, lie down and put your feet up, take a long drink of water, and the practice pangs fade away and leave you be. They are felt mostly across the front of the belly, a tightening and a pulling, more than a real pain. They pull, they do not grip, and when you rest, they go. Remember that above all, false labour quiets when you quiet. So if you have had an evening of these irregular, no stronger, easing when you shift about, you have most likely been practicing, you and the baby both, and there is no need to reach for the phone nor the bag. You may go back to your sleep. Your body is only rehearsing, and I will give you a small thing to try, for it is a comfort and a test both. When those tightenings come of an evening, and you cannot be sure, run yourself a warm bath or drink 2 tall glasses of water, and lie yourself down on your left side a while. For a tired womb and a dry body will often throw up these practice pangs, and the warm water and the drink and the rest will soothe them clean away if that is all they are. So if they melt off under the warm bath and the water and the quiet lying down, you have your answer plain, it was only practicing. And that little trick has sent many a mum back to a good night's sleep, who was already halfway to waking the house and packing the car.
Just a quick word before we go on. The gentle ladies are getting ready for the big day and settling in with a new little one.
The things I've learned from years of sitting with families, there is far more of it than one video could ever hold. I wrote it all down, the whole of it, in a book. The link is pinned in the comments below. The book is the long version. If you want it, it is there. This is gentle guidance, mind, not medical advice. Always check with your own midwife or doctor.
I won't bring it up again. Now let me turn to the true sort, the real thing.
For this is what you are truly here to know how to tell, for certain, when your baby is on the way. And true labor has a character all its own, quite different from the practicing, and once you have felt the difference, you will not mistake it. The first great mark of true labor is rhythm. Where the practice pangs wandered about with no order, true labor comes regular. In a steady beat, you could very nearly set a clock by. It finds its rhythm, and it keeps it a tightening, then a rest, then a tightening, then a rest, coming round again and again at their own steady time. And the second mark, and this is the surest of all, is that true labor builds. It does not stay the same the way the practicing did. It grows. And it grows in 3 ways together, so mind these 3 well. The tightenings come closer together, the gaps between them shrinking as the hours pass. They last longer, each one holding on a little more than the last. And they grow stronger, each one gripping harder than the one before. Closer together, longer and stronger, all 3 climbing together. That is the true tide coming in, and it does not turn back. And here is the third mark, and it is the one that tells false from true more plainly than any other. True labor will not be quieted. Where the practice pangs eased when you moved or rested or lay in the warm bath, the true ones pay your moving no mind at all. You can walk about, lie down, run the warm water and sink into it, and still they come, right on their rhythm, harder and harder. If you change what you are doing and the tightenings carry right on regardless, growing all the while, then that, Mum, is your labor. And it has begun in earnest. And there is one more thing about where you feel it. For the place tells you a great deal. The practice pangs sit up front, across the belly, a tightening you feel in the 4 of you. But true labor, for a great many mums, is felt low and deep down in the small of the back, a deep, dragging ache that wraps itself round to the front like a wide belt being drawn slowly tight, and then eases, and then draws tight again on its rhythm. That low, girdling, wrapping ache that comes and goes is the true labor's own signature. Now, not every mum feels it, just so some feel it all in the front. Some low down like a monthly ache come very strong, so do not fret if yours sits elsewhere. But that deep wrap right round the middle, back to front, is a thing the practicing pangs rarely do. And when you feel it, you may take good notice. Let me give you a plain little test you can do yourself, and it has never once let me down. It is the talking test. During a practice pang, you can chatter right through it, tell a story, answer the phone, carry on your talk with barely a pause. But when a true labor tightening rises up to its peak, you cannot. You will find yourself needing to stop, to go quiet, to breathe your way through it, and let it pass before you can speak again. So the next time one comes over you, try to talk through it. If the words keep flowing, it is likely practicing still. If the words stop, and all you can do is breathe and ride it, the true work has come. Now, I like to call these true tightenings waves or surges rather than pains, and not to be soft about it, but because it is the truer name for them. Each one rises up like a wave far out at sea. It swells up slow, it climbs to a peak where it is strongest, and then it falls away again and leaves you a good rest before the next comes. And the great secret of labor, the one thing I would have every mum carry in her, is that you do not fight the wave.
You do not brace yourself stiff against it. You let it rise. You breathe long and slow all the way up it and all the way down again. You let your shoulders drop and your jaw go loose and soft, and you ride it over the top like a swimmer riding a swell. For every wave that rises must also fall, and there is always a rest on the far side of it. Fear tightens a body, and a tight, braced body labours the harder for it. But a mum who breathes and softens and trusts each wave to pass finds the whole long work goes gentler. Now, when they do come true and regular, you will want to time them, and there is a plain, right way to do it. You count from the start of one tightening to the start of the next start to start, not the end of one to the start of the next, for that is where mums muddle it. That counting tells you how close together they are coming. And you note too how long each one lasts, from when it begins to draw up till when it lets go soft again. There is an old rule of thumb for this that midwives have long used, the 5, 1, 1. When your tightenings are coming about every 5 minutes, and each is lasting near a full minute, and they have kept that up a good hour or more, that is the old sign that it is time to ring your midwife or make your way in. Now hear me plain, that is a rule of thumb only, and your own midwife may tell you different for your case. A mum having her first baby is often told to labour a good while at home, where she is calm and comfortable, for first babies take their sweet time. A mum who has had a baby before may be told to come in sooner, for the later ones can come quicker. So follow the word of your own midwife over any rule you hear from me. But the 5, 1, 1 is the old shape of it, and a fine thing to keep in your mind. And it may steady you to know what all that tightening is actually for it is not pain for nothing, it is the good, hard work of opening. Each true surge draws up the great muscle of the womb and, little by little, eases open the neck of it, the doorway your baby must come through, thinning it and softening it and drawing it wide. That is the very reason the practicing did not hurt, so it was not opening anything at all, only toning the muscle. But the true surges are doing real work with every single one, opening you a hair's breadth at a time. It is a thing worth remembering when they come hard, and you wonder, can you bear them? Not one of them is wasted. Every last one is bringing him closer. Now there are a few other signs the body gives as the time draws near, and I want you to know them, so none of them fright you when they come. The first is what the old midwives call the show. As things begin to stir, the little plug of mucus that has sealed the neck of the womb all these months comes away, and you may see it, a small blob of thick mucus, sometimes tinged pink or brownish with a streak of old blood. And when a mum sees that streak of pink, she often takes a fright. But hear me, a little pink or brown with the show is a normal, healthy sign that your body is getting ready. It means the neck of the womb is softening and beginning to open.
But mind, the show is not labour itself. You may lose your show and yet wait days more before the tightenings come regular.
So it is a herald, not the thing itself. No need to rush anywhere on the show alone. The second is the waters. Now this one comes in 2 ways, and mums expect only the one. Sometimes it is the great gush you see in the pictures, a sudden flood, no mistaking it. But just as often it is a slow trickle, a wetness that keeps on coming and will not stop, that a mum might take at first for something else entirely. Either way, once you believe your waters have gone, you ring your midwife and tell them, even if you have no tightenings at all yet. That is a thing they will want to know, and want to know soon. Ring them, tell them your waters have gone, and let them guide you. Now, I must give you the honest word, for I always will, and this is the part I need you to hear most closely of all. Everything I have told you thus far is the ordinary way of things, the gentle, common path most mums walk. But there are a few signs that are not wait and see, not time them and watch, but ring straight away, this very moment signs. So carry these with you. If you have bright red bleeding, more than the little streak of the show, real fresh red blood, you ring straight away. If your waters go, and they are green or brown rather than clear, that wants telling at once. If you feel your baby moving less than is usual for him, or you have not felt him stir as he ought, do not wait and hope ring that same hour, for your baby's movements are how he tells you he is well. If your tightenings come strong and regular, before you are 37 weeks along, that is early, and wants ringing about at once. And if you come over with a bad, blinding headache, or you see spots or flashes before your eyes, or your hands and face swell up of a sudden, those want ringing about straight away too. None of those are for timing and watching. Those are for the phone, that minute. Trust yourself on them. No midwife worth her salt will ever mind a mum who rings. We would far rather you rang for nothing than sat home worrying over something. So ring. That is what we are here for. But set those aside, for they are the uncommon things. And let me bring you back to the calm of it, for the calm is the truth of it for most of you. Most mums, when the true labour finally comes, simply know. For all the worrying beforehand, when the real tide comes in, there is a certain quiet knowing that settles over a woman, This is different. This is the one. Your own body will tell you plainer than any video ever could, and you have time. Labor, especially a first, does not snatch you away in a moment. It builds slow, over hours, giving you all the time you need to gather yourself and make your way to where you are going. You will not be caught out. Trust your body. It has been readying for this all along. And if you should ring or make your way in and find it was a false alarm after all, if the tightenings settle and go quiet once you are there, and the midwife sends you home again to wait, you are not to feel 1 ounce of foolishness over it. Not one. I have seen more mums than I could ever count come in certain. It was the day and go home again to wait a week more. And there is no shame in it whatsoever, for the false and the true can wear a very like face in those early hours, and even we who have done this all our lives will sometimes only know for sure by waiting and watching.
So if you go in and it is not yet your time, take it as a gentle practice run and go home and rest.
It is far better to have gone and been sent back with a smile than to have sat home alone worrying. Let me say one small, plain word now about how it came to be that so many mums arrive at this moment so frightened and so unsure. It was not always so. Time was, birth was, women sitting with women, a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, a neighbour who had done it herself a half dozen times, all gathered close, and the knowing of it passed hand to hand down the years, so that a young mum came to her time already carrying in her the quiet wisdom of all the women before her, told to her at the kitchen table the way I am telling you now. And somewhere along the way, in all the hurry and the fear and the bright busy rooms, that old passing down got crowded out and quieted, and mums were left to face it alone and afraid, reaching for the phone at every practice pang, because no one ever sat and told them plain. It was no one's scheme, mind, just the drift of things, and the old knowing got lost. And that is the very thing I mean to hand back to you, here, one mum at a time. I think often of my own grandmother, who caught babies in the farm cottages before ever there was a hospital near enough to go to, and who taught me the most of what I truly know, long before I had a scrap of paper to say I knew it. She would sit with a labouring mum a whole night through and never once hurry her, only watch and wait and murmur, "Is it coming regular now? Love, is it building?" For she knew the false from the true down in her bones, and her calm went into that mum like warmth off a fire. I have tried through all my years to sit the way she sat, and I would have you carry a little of that same calm now, tucked away safe for when your own night comes. So let me gather it all up plain for you, the whole of it in one breath, so you can carry it easy. False labour wanders with no rhythm, it does not build, and it eases when you move or rest. True labour comes regular, it builds closer and longer and stronger, and it will not be quieted whatever you do. If you can talk through it, it is likely practicing. If it stops your words and takes your breath, the real work has come. Time them start to start, and remember the old 5-1-1, but heed your own midwife above all. The show is a herald, not the thing itself. Waters going means ring, even with no pains. And the red bleeding, the green waters, the baby moving less, the pains before 37 weeks, the blinding headache, those mean ring this very moment, and never you feel foolish for it. Now I would dearly love to hear from you. Tell me down below which number baby this is for you and how far along you are, for I do love to know who I am sitting with. And tell me what part of the country, or what part of the world, you are writing from, for you come to me from everywhere, and I read every single one. And tell me too, did anyone ever sit and explain the true from the false to you before? Or are you piecing it together alone, the way so many mums must? For that is just the knowing I mean to see passed round again. Next time, I want to sit with you over the early hours of labour itself. Those first long hours once you know it is true, and how to rest through them, and eat and drink, and gather your strength, and stay calm and easy at home while your body does its slow good work, so that you come to the harder part with something left in you. For those early hours, spent right, make all the difference to the birth that follows. So in these last days, while you wait, I would have you do just a few small, gentle things. Keep your bag packed and by the door, so that is one worry gone from your mind. Keep the number you are to ring written plain, somewhere you cannot mislay it. Rest when you can, and store up what quiet you are able, for you will want it. Eat well, drink your water, and walk a little each day if you feel able. And when a practice pang comes over you, do not let it fright you. Greet it as your own good body's rehearsal, and let it pass, and carry gently on. For the more you can meet these last days with a settled, easy mind, the more of that settledness you will carry into the birth itself. Fear is the one thing that makes hard work of a natural thing. So set it down where you can. You have the knowing now, and it is the knowing that quiets the fear. But for tonight, let this be enough. You were made for this, Mum. As surely as every woman who came before you, all the long line of them stretching back beyond counting, every one of whom felt that first tightening and wondered the very same as you wonder now. Your body knows the way even when your mind is afraid. It has been readying quietly all these months, and when the hour comes it will tell you true. So rest easy in these last days. Keep your bag by the door and your mind at peace. And know that the false is only your good body practicing, and the true, when it comes, will not leave you in any doubt at all. I have sat with a great many mums through this very night, and I am sitting with you now. You are going to be just fine.